world's changed. Someone gets in your way, you get them out of your way. Ask yourself, who's it gonna be?
Who's that?
That's Sid. He's my cousin.
Something right about him.
Somebody move!
You don't have to do this.
Shut up!
We all know Sid killed her.
Can't go start the war right now. It's just bad for business. I think it was the family business that killed him.
I see where this is headed.
Why are you telling me this?
Sweetheart, this is not you.
Sure are nothing like your daddy. I'll give you that.
You mess with one person on this side of the family, you're gonna open up a whole can of worms.
Fear is really the only way to make people understand that you mean business. And I take business very seriously. I don't want to be like y'all. All the greed and violence. And no justice. This is fine, though.
Boom, there you go. That was the trailer for Violent Ends, arriving exclusively in theaters on October 31st. I'm KUYA P. This is Nerds Rule the World. Joining me to talk all things Violent Ends are stars. I have Alexandra Shipp, who plays Emma Darling, as well as the one and only Nick Stahl, who plays Tuck Whitehead. Thank you both so much for your time. I appreciate you guys.
Hi, thank you so much.
Thank you, man.
Definitely. So y'all have always been solid performers. I've been big fans of you guys' work for forever. Nick, I actually got to work with you on Calamity years ago when I was being more of an actor. So again, you guys always give and are amazing. For this joint, for Violent Ends, in little time, you guys have to make a big impact, and your characters make big impacts to our lead in Lucas Frost. Heartbreaking in different respects. What did you both, when you read for these parts, what did you like most about your particular characters? If I could start with you, Alexandra, for Emma Darling, what did you want to show with Emma?
I really wanted to break people's hearts. Like approaching this role, I was like, I want everyone to just be like, God, I want to hang out with her. Do you know what I mean? That was the most important thing. I wanted her to be so lovable, and I wanted to have it feel like a romantic comedy, so that when you do get to the switch of the violent ends starting to just domino effect throughout the film, I wanted to really go, oh, wait, but what about, I think that that's so important to set it up so that when you have that switch and that kind of like rug pulled out from under you, you have that much more of an emotional reaction. So I really wanted people to like Emma and to love Emma and Lucas together.
Definitely. It hurt so much. Nick, you as well,
Yes,
sir. Again, what did you want to give with Tuck Whitehead?
Yeah, I mean, it's a good question. I loved the character when I read the script. There was a lot I could relate to, and he's kind of a heartbreaking character. He's just one of these guys, that's sort of like is always like about to get his shit together, kind of vibe. Like he's always on the, on the brink of everything being okay, but he never quite gets there. That's sort of how it read, and I love the relationship with his mom, and kind of the always being, he's this adult man who's a father, but he's kind of triggered like a teenager all the time. And, I may or may not be able to relate to that a little bit. Yeah. So, I really like the whole, as the story progresses too, and his, relationship with his brother and the choices he's forced to make. I think, it was just a great character. So.
Awesome. And you both, again, stellar entries into your pantheon of characters. You guys have always killed it. I want to talk real quick about our lead in Billy Magnussen. I've seen him recently in Lilo and Stitch. You both, are instrumental in his life as Lucas Frost in this film. Can we talk about just him leading this film? He's done tremendous work, but I think he really shines in this. If I could go back to you, Alexandra, what did you think of working with Billy to form that relationship as Emma?
Yeah, I mean, he's an incredible actor, right? Like working with him, he is so talented. And on top of it, he's a really great guy. And I think that that's so important, especially when it comes to someone who's spearheading a film, is like, they gotta be nice. They gotta be wonderful. They gotta be kind. And he really is all of those things. But working with him was so much fun because he's very much so a yes and he's like, oh, okay, yes. And then we can try it this way, and then we can try it that way. And he has such an excitement for what we do that it makes it really easy to collaborate with.
Love that. All right, how about you, Nick?
Yeah, no, I was really impressed with what he did actually with how the film turned out. And I would say it's like deceptively hard to do a leading role like that. It kind of it sort of on paper kind of like there are roles like villain roles and things like that look harder, more challenging. But it's tough, man. It's not easy to do what he did. And what's interesting about Billy, I think, is that it was kind of a stretch for him because he's actually kind of more of I think he's kind of a natural comedian a little bit. He's really at home. He's really funny, and he's really at home in comedy, and so I don't know if he'd done a role quite like leading man, like this before. I don't think that I had seen, but I thought he killed it. I thought he really, and just knowing him and knowing who he is personally, and knowing like how sort of like how different he is from this character, which would just it just showed me what a talented actor he is.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, he shined, and he had an ensemble with you guys to help make him shine even brighter. You guys rocked it again, as always. To close us out, Violent Ends, again, hitting theaters October 31st. A great crime thriller. Again, you guys are solid. What do you hope people take away from this family wild thriller that goes all over the place? And it makes you feel all the feels, because I was feeling it all, especially with you guys. Y'all were hurting me. If I could start with you, Nick, and then we'll close out with Alexandra.
Yeah, I mean, I like how it's just a different take on kind of the revenge genre, and violence and revenge isn't always necessarily the answer. The whole like eye for an eye, it kind of transcends that and sort of shows the dark side of revenge, So I hope people enjoy it.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think this movie is a think piece. I think it's a study on what happens when something or someone is taken away from you. What do you do? Half of you wants to forgive them, of course. Half of you wants to kill them, of course. And I think this movie really toes that line for each character. And it's a real study in psychiatry and psychology of like, what would you do if something or someone was taken from you? Someone that meant the most, that had such a seed of hope that died before it could blossom. What does that look like? And I think that's very much so this film.
Love that. Love you guys. You guys, again, always are solid. And you hit us even more with your characters in this one. Thank you both so much for your time. I appreciate you guys. Everybody, that is Nick Stahl, Alexandra Shipp in Violent Ends, arriving in theaters on October 31st. I'm KUYA P. This is Nerds Rule the World. Thank you, guys. You guys are amazing.
Nerds rule the world.
Pleasure chatting with you. Love to all my nerds who rule the world.
Yeah. Nerds rule the world.
Yes, we do.
Thanks. Nerds rule the world. Thank you.
I love the nerds ruling the world, so more power to you.
Patrick, what up, man? And yes, they do. Nerds rule the world, kid.
Yes,
you know
sir.
Thank
you. Awesome. KUYA P, Nerds Rule the World. Hello.
Yes, they do. Yes.
Oh,
Nerds rule the world.
I got.
It's in the title of your show, like Nerds Rule the World. Like, I want more black weirdos on screen, and I don't feel like we ever get to see that very much.
Thank you so much. Nerds do rule the world.
Yes. Thank you.
They're nice to meet you. Nerds do rule the world.
We do. We're phenomenal, aren't we?
Thank you, Nerds rule.
Love it.
Hello, Sarah. Hello, Julian.
Yes.
Rock on. I love it. Thank you so much.
It's good to see you. I love Nerds Rule the World.
But yeah, there's a heavy nerd component, man.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, if you ask me, nerds rule the world. So
Absolutely.
And you're right. Nerds do rule the world.
We're just the best.
Yes. Nerds do rule the world. I agree.
We do.
I agree.
We're awesome, aren't we?
Thank you, ladies.
Nerds so much.
Yes. Thank you, guys.
Bye.
And nerds really do rule the world.
Thank you, sir. It's your boy KUYA P, Nerds Rule the World. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you.
do. They rule the world, all right.
Yes. Take care, Tony. Thank you, guys.
Well, I was good until I saw that this is Nerds Rule the World. So are we talking about, like, everybody you interview is a nerd, right?
Oh, it's a legal requirement. It is.
It's a legal requirement.
Yes.
Or the second you popped on screen, I was like, wait, are you supposed to be the queen nerd then?
I hope so. My handle is Heather is a nerd, so I am a professional at least.
Okay. But then you enter that whole question of like, well, if you're calling yourself a nerd, are you really a nerd? True nerd, would they call them? I don't know. I'm going to start going cross-eyed.
Going to psychoanalyze this a little bit.
Yeah.
Back up. Excellent. I'm recording. All right. I'm rocking and rolling. Oh, let me move me around. All right, cool. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate your time. You guys are dope. I'm going to do a 3, 2, 1 real quick to help me with my edit. We're coming off the trailer. Introduce myself, introduce you guys, and we'll get rocking.
Fabulous.
All right, let's rock. Here we go. In a 1, 2, 3.